It's the NFL on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the AFC North. It's the Ravens and the reigning AFC champs, and it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in South America in the vibrant and colorful Brazilian beachside city of Rio de Janeiro. But today, no waiting around. We jump right into an AFC North battle in Week 1, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Armadillos of Rio de Janeiro. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season. And these two squads, they're going to do just that in a moment.
And what makes it so exciting is the range of possibilities these teams have before them, because we could be seeing one of these teams earn the Lombardi Trophy in February, while the other, they could earn the number one.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And to a vibrant drum beat, we are underway here in Rio. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
He got 29 yards that time.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Back to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they're going to try the jet sweep and try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. The drive will start with an option going left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Trip. That one into the hands of Flowers. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Trip. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. Ahmad Gardner finishing off the corner blitz.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. That's taken on the 25. A nice little juke. That'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And out will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams trying to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And opening there on that first down run as he gets us forward for about 8 or 9. And that looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and win. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Alado over the middle. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside, defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Kenneth Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Armadillos are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Tripp. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area, so it's not grounding, even though there was no way that ball was going to be caught.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now back to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
A loss of 1 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 17.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They bring their punter out there now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Harris now to return. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Now this is going to be a quarterback draw. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Back to throw. Trip. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far, offensively or even defensively for that matter. They can use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Here's Walker to start the drive, and he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. They'll set up a throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Running left is Walker. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. 2nd and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Harris returning. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And they will take over 1st and 10. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. A toss out right to Gibbs. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Andrews' first catch, good for a 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. So the completion good for just 3. And it's second down. Looking to throw. Trip. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A first red zone chance of the new season now as they come up first and goal. Back to throw. Trip. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. They'll try again. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. Set to return it. Here's Turner. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to throw here. Short throw caught by Pitts. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 42. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Running right, here's Walker. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. They'll set up to throw. A quick throw, but incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Walker is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Illinois State, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick here is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And we will not see a run back here from Harris. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Tripp. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Tripp. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Tripp. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Presley Harvin now. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Lance to throw it. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Straight ahead, Walker. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The punt team on now as from their end zone they get it away. And this returnable for Harris. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Throwing to start the drive. Tripp. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
Looking to throw. Tripp. Quick throw there is incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. 35 seconds, all that remains in the first half as they come up on first down. Throwing now is Lance. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And he'll be out right at the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Lance. And this one taken in by Olave. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Again, it's Lance. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And on now is the punter. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. The second half starts with a run by Gibbs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Trip. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On second down, here's Gibbs. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get him into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he will have a Ravens first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Off play action. Trip. And that one too wide and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 67 yards rushing for him now to this point. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Tucker's kick is good, and that'll bring them back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold it. Let's get the ball back for us.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 25-yard line.
To the right side, this is Walker. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He completes this to Walker. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. A gear for Walker running right. Down to about the 32.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Now 3rd and 5.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. On play action, they'll throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Back to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
And his kick is good. And that'll open the lead up to a touchdown now at 13-6. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Here comes Harris out of the end zone. And all deep in his own territory. Coughs up the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball out? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. They'll look to throw here. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that one makes this a 10-point game at 16-6. A second field goal here in this 3rd quarter. His his third of the game so far.
He's been an important part of the offense, that's for sure, and they may need him again before this one's said and done. So I would treat him like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter. Leave him alone and let him focus.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Tripp. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. On first down, Tripp. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And this one will be brought back to the 22. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Armadillos are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Second and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 23. Third down and 1. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll drop to throw. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. Now he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Second down and 3. Ball on the 7.
7-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle with career touchdown number 60. And the Armadillos are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
30, Ravens 6.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this fourth quarter. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Tripp. A slant route caught by Bateman. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there.
Gain on the play. First down, Ravens.
Looking to throw. Tripp. Under pressure, and down he goes. Trenton Simpson, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6. To throw on 2nd down. Tripp. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Tripp. And he is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now left side on the swing pass. They call it no gain there on the first down play.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
That stopped him in his tracks. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And as a result, possession switches hands.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 72 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And going right back to Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Walker. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Throwing to start the drive. Tripp. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be out right at the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down. Looking to throw. Tripp. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Tripp. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
1st down, Ravens.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Patrick Surtain.
They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in Week 1.